Good morning. Once I see one, we start. Once I see one, we start. Good morning. I'm not even usually on here this early, but I figured that I like to be a little random in the morning, huh? A little spontaneous on Friday. So we'll let people file in. Good morning to you. Happy Friday. Whether you're getting off work or going to work, whether you're at work, thank you for allowing me to be in your presence. I'm honored that you're here. My name is Zoe. I want to tell y'all about the show last night, but I also want to talk to y'all about particularly SpongeBob, because this morning, let's go with the show. So last night I told you I was doing a show at this comedy club that I'd never performed at. Last Comedy Club down here in Tucson, Arizona. It was a 3-minute set. Honey, enjoy your personal day. Enjoy your goddamn personal day. Enjoy your personal day, honey. Enjoy it. I hope you give yourself all the treatment and love and the rest, relaxation and restoration that you deserve, dear. Enjoy your personal day. So I went and I did the show last night, right? And it was a three and a half minute set. And from what I hear, I killed, and they want to have me back. I probably will never go back because I don't like. There's certain humor I just don't like. I don't like dick jokes. I don't like straight dick jokes, I should say. I don't like straight dick jokes. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't like it. It's not my thing. But it was a good show. So I love you too. Good morning, Smitty. Good morning. Hey, Mermaid. Hi, Nurse Colorado. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. It's always a pleasure to have y'all here. Happy Friday to you. So I was drinking last night. My drinks of choice are IPAs. I love a good IPA, honey. The hoppier, the better. And whiskey. Usually a shot of whiskey with a water back or a beer back, or whiskey neat, huh? So Mama had about 3 shots of whiskey last night and about 2 beers, and she was ready. You understand me? Honey, I was ripe to dewy fruition. And you're probably wondering, what does that mean? In case you're new to my shit, I don't want to be reported for community guidelines. So I use 2 expressions to express sexual tension. There are 2 expressions that I'm going to share with you so I don't get flagged for community guidelines. The first thing is defenestrate. Defenestrate is not sexual, but defenestrate means to throw out of a window. That means I'm trying to hunch. Huh? That means I'm trying to knock boots. Now, there are some people that I would let set me on fire. Like Chris Evans. He could set me on fire. That means you can do anything. The things that are biblical things. So essentially, I had my cocktails last night and I was ready to defenestrate and probably be set on fire. So I get home and I send out a series of text messages. A series of text messages, all of which went unanswered. Now, understand this. It wasn't a late text, and it's probably my fault for not sending the text at the appropriate time for relations, huh? Because this was only 10:30, 11 o'clock. Now, what do you do in text usually happen after midnight? I was drunk before then. Yeah, I was in bed by midnight, and I don't have enough in me to stay awake to do hookups anymore. I'm going to bed. If we can't do this before 11 p.m., I'm going to bed. So then I went to the gas station, and I got some. Listen to me. I got 3 bags of Funyuns and French onion dip. So I woke up, breath stinking, but all right. All right. Mhm. What are my chromosomes? What are my pronouns? You can call me he, she, it. I don't give a shit as long as you call me back. I am a gender fluid woman. I was born a male living this woman experience, expressing it to you in a gender fluid way. My pronouns are she, they. I truly don't give a shit what you call me. I think gender's overrated. I'm a pansexual military vet that is always ready. So, thank you for the question, and good morning. I realized that in my I'm 31. I've realized, hi, Washington State. Hi, I love you too. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello there. Hello there. So look, I get it now. I prefer having my relations before 9 p.m. I prefer to have my relations before 9 p.m. And you're probably wondering why. Because after 9 p.m., that's my time. No, that's my time. That's time to take off the bra. Huh? Huh? That's the time where you oil the scalp. Huh? That's my time. And if you can't, you have to be an adult to approach me. We need to do this before 9 p.m. Honey, I'm on a schedule. Before 9 p.m. You want to come over at 11 p.m.? You're trying to get physical at 11 p.m.? And I'm going to tell you something else. Things that I don't do anymore. When I first, started my transition, I shaved all the time. I was so worried about passing, you know what I mean? Because passing culture is so important. Was impressed upon queer trans people. You have to pass, you don't want to get clocked. So I was shaving and shit. I would put my makeup on, you know what I mean? I'm very open about being trans. I never hid about, but I wanted to make sure they got their bang for their buck, I wanted to be the special trans girl, I'm the only exception. So I would shave from my ankle all the way up to my to the crown of my head, honey. Just, you know what I mean? And now, you're getting what the hell I give you. You're getting what I give you. You're getting this hair. Listen, if I don't feel like shaving, you're going to get these bristles, huh? We're going to grate cheese with our knees together. Do you understand me? You're getting what the fuck I give you. Excuse me? I used to suck shit in. I stopped sucking shit in at 30. You're going to get what I give you, hun. You said spanks. I'm not spanking nothing. I'm not waist training nothing. You're going to get... I don't wear makeup. I don't wear makeup either. You're getting what the fuck I give you. No. I'm not putting on no goddamn lipstick for you. I don't wear lipstick to go out to the club. I'm not wearing nothing for you to come over here. Excuse me? Absolutely not. There is one thing though that I refuse to go out unshaved. When I'm wearing shorts, I refuse to have my legs unshaved because I like to wear my shorts above the knee. Okay? And I like my good old shaved leg. It's like taking your hands on like a couch with plastic on it. And I like that. I like it. Thank you. I just did this. I made this whole thing up myself. This is my first time doing a little hairstyle like this. My mother loves it. It made me feel really good. She said she loves it. But that's how I like to feel. Huh? Everything else is nose ghost. You've never seen double D's with a little bit of stubble on them, have you? You never saw that before, did you? Let me get this. Good morning. I told somebody, you'll never shame me about being transgender, baby. You could never, like, oh, that's a man. That's a dude. You'll never shame me, honey, for I don't give a shit. I'm aware. I've been in this body the entire time. I know more about it than you do. What can somebody tell you about you that you don't already know? They gonna call you fat. Bitch, I have been in this body my whole life. You're telling me nothing new? Oh, you're too skinny. Bitch, I've been in this body the entire, I know. Oh, your hairline fucked up. I have had this hairline forever. Oh, you got stretch marks. Do you think I don't know? What can you tell? Once you accept it about yourself, honey, what can somebody tell you about you? Good morning. Shit, I'm doing something about it. You can't tell me nothing. I'm aware. I'm here. I'm here. I've been here. I've been in this. You're looking from an outside perspective, honey. I deal with the plumbing, the maintenance. I know. What can somebody tell you that you already accepted? Okay. Listen, besides that, being a 30-something-year-old person, good morning, sugar. Good morning. I like to watch, probably every few weeks I do this. I don't know why. I like to watch, come on, retire. You retire. Thank you for your service. Come on, Navy, 20 years. Thank you. Thank you for your goddamn service. Thank you for your support being here. I love seeing vets in here. Thank y'all. I watched the episodes of SpongeBob between seasons 1 and 3. I think 1 and 3 are some of the best SpongeBob writing I have ever. It's funny to me. I was 10 years old during those seasons, and I love SpongeBob, right? So I find myself watching SpongeBob. It just makes me feel like background noise. Sometimes I just put the phone down and I'll read, like, it's so stupid. You're reading James Baldwin, but there's SpongeBob in the background. Just mind your business. Huh? It's called balance. So this morning, I'm watching SpongeBob, and season 3 is probably my favorite season of SpongeBob, okay? Particularly this episode where SpongeBob does this Krusty Krab commercial, right? And he thinks that he's famous. So he comes into work, and the famous meme is the best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. Huh? You know that little thing? That's not my favorite part, huh? My favorite part of this episode is when he walks in to Mr. Krabs' office. And he says, I gotta lay something on you, Mr. Krabs, baby. And Mr. Krabs is like, what? The only thing you better lay on me is some grills on the patty, fry boy. And it makes me laugh so hard. So he comes out of the office and Squidward is standing there like, the snapping as he's walking out. So then he says there's like a crowd at the cash register, and Squidward says, SpongeBob, are you gonna stand there like a half-wit, mouth agape? Are you gonna fill these people's orders? And this line makes me laugh so hard. He says, hi, South Korea. He says to Squidward, these people came here for entertainment. And Squidward goes, enter what? It makes me laugh every time. Enter what? I don't know why it's funny to me. That episode of SpongeBob gets me every fucking time. And the same on that same two-parter, right? The next one is my other favorite. And it's where Mr. Krabs loses his favorite dime and he accuses Squidward of stealing his favorite dime, right? So as they're leaving, right, Squidward quits his job. He quits his job and he's walking out and he says, I'm out of this place. And he says, SpongeBob says to him, what can be better than serving up smiles? And Squidward says, being dead or anything else. He says, I never knew you felt so strongly. And Squidward says, where have you been? I don't know why that's funny to me, but it's funny. So then he ends up taking in Squidward, right? And he's taking care of him. He's like cooking his meals, like doing all these things. And by the end, SpongeBob's pretty fed the fuck up. So he snaps. He said, when I need someone to get a job done, I get someone with a job to do that job. And Squidward says, what are you saying? And he loses it. I don't give a shit what anybody says. SpongeBob 1 through 3 is some of the funniest fucking writing. What are you trying to say? It gets me every time. And I rewound this part, it's still on, and I'm rewinding this part because it's so funny. And why aren't you in uniform? I can't drink that. What's wrong with it? There are 3 seeds in it. That's an odd number. I can't drink anything odd numbered. And then it's just, come on, man. SpongeBob gets me. It makes me laugh so fucking hard, man. It's funny. It's funny. So I just want to thank SpongeBob. And the creator of SpongeBob passed away a few years ago. Thank you. Because SpongeBob is still giving me, yes, there are 2 things in this house that won't work. Then go fix them. 2 things in this house that won't work. It's funny. I'm sorry, I'm probably screaming into this microphone. I didn't mean to be so loud. I just really love SpongeBob 1 through 3, baby. The original, okay? These are my 90s kids. I have 90s kids in here, don't I? Like, yeah, 1 through 3 is the best. You're probably born in the 90s, late 80s, huh? I love it, man. Where have you been? It's funny. It's little things like that keep me going. So, in other news, I'm in this group text, right? And it's other women comedians, queer, cishet, queer comedians. They're great. And I call the group text, they're called my heathen sisters. I call it the heathen sisters because the only thing that we have in common is that we're heathens. We're heathens. We like weed and we're fucking funny. Right? So they want to have this depression show, talking about depression. Now, y'all know I'm very open about my mental health, I deal with my depression, my DID, my PTSD, blah, blah, blah. And I'm very open about it. And sometimes I got this group text this morning. And a friend of mine said, I'm at work and I'm just crying at my desk. I don't even know why I'm crying. I'm just really upset. I appreciate y'all for being here. And I'm going to share what I sent back to her in the group text. And hopefully this will help you. If you're depressed this morning, and let me say it like this. When we have to explain to people that we have the illness of depression, but we're not depressed, right? I'm not depressed all the time. I just have it. You know what I mean? It's like depression sometimes can be like a lightning bug, or it can be like the fucking glob. It can be anything. I'm not depressed today. I'm just dealing with my depression, right? So some days depression just sits on you. You're just crying for no reason. And sometimes depression it's like a long-term visitor, but she never wants to pay her rent. And that's okay. You have friends to help you pay your rent. And if you need a friend, I can be that friend. We'll help pay the rent. We'll cover the cost. Because I don't think that if you're not just crying randomly in 2022, isn't everyone crying randomly in 2022 for no reason? Between inflation, bloating, gas prices, student loan debt, aren't we all just crying randomly for no reason? Aren't we all just sad for no reason? The news comes on, climate change. Aren't we all just depressed sometimes, right? I get it. We're all in the same boat together. Okay. When I started estrogen, I like talking about this because people say, well, what makes you a woman? What makes you a man? Well, if you're calling me a dude or a woman, I don't care. But I get my prostate examined and I get a mammogram. So fuck you. I do both of those things. I've earned it. But when I started estrogen, I would have like these, as your body's adjusting, I would have these bouts of just sadness. Now I'm already depressed, so now I'm on estrogen, I'm taking my antidepressants. So I'm like, what the fuck? Am I depressed or am I hormonal? So that little mix, that melange of, and I was still in the military. So I was still in the military doing that shit too. So you can imagine what the fuck's going on, right? So I'm sitting at my desk and people are talking, just saying hello, good morning. And the words hurt me. The words hurt. Hello, how are you? And I'm just like, what? How am I? How am I? Everything inside of me hurt. Everything, like emotionally just hurt. I cried one day when I found out that they changed the taste of brisk iced tea. My one friend said that she cried one day because someone put cheese. They put cheese in her taco. Then she said, I just read that back. So honey, look, if you're out there and you can't find out why you're just crying for no reason, honey, you're not alone. It's 2022 and the world's on fire. Our planet's heating up. Our governments are not listening to us. Prices have gone up. Wages have not. Rent's gone up. Our wages have not. Food's gone up. Our wages have not. We're all in this shit together, hon. And I think that once you realize that we transcends race and that we transcends class and that we don't have to look alike or believe alike to be we, that we are in this together, you'll realize that they is a system. Right. Good morning to you. We're in this together. And we have this, we're all going through our little depression together. And we're all going through seasonal depression together. And we're all watching the events together. We have watched tragedies together. From my 70s, 80s, 90s, 60s, whoever is in here. We were here for 9/11 together. We were here for Afghanistan. We were here for, some of us were here for the turning of the Berlin Wall. We were here for catastrophic events that have shaped us. We have come through trauma that has molded how we communicate with the world. We have been, we were at the end of the industrial era and the beginning of social media and the rise of technology. Those things were traumatizing. We were in the beginning of social media. Those things were traumatizing. Gen Z's going through some shit right now because they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Can you imagine being raised through COVID? We're all going through these things together. We are going through a lot. And it's okay. And there's nothing wrong with having a good cry. There's nothing wrong with having a good cry. As long as we do something with it. Do something with it. Do something with it. Take those tears and put a fire out. Take those tears, hell, cry yourself a river and float that bitch somewhere else. A place where you want to be. Just do something with it. It's not that trauma happens. It happened. What are you going to do with it? You just have to do something with it instead of letting it do something with you. That's what I think. Do something with it. Because trauma does things to us. Now we're going to do something with it. Reclaim that. And take that personal day, goddammit. Shut your phone off. Honey, get that Cheesecake Factory. Take that extra time at the gym today if you want to. Fuck that. Huh? Ask for an extra long lunch today. Huh? Honey, tell them you're not going to that fucking birthday dinner. Tell that toxic relative, I'm not talking to you right now. Take a personal day. Every day's a personal day. Take care of yourself. Take care of other people. I'll see y'all later. I'm getting off of here. And I'll see y'all later for the Friday prayer. And I will see y'all later for the check-in. Thank y'all for coming here this morning. It's always a pleasure when I see more than one person up there. Just talking to yourself is just weird. That's weird. Not really. I live alone. I talk to myself a lot. But either way, love yourself. Love others. Be patient with yourself. Love the planet. Be kind to yourself. And be kind to others. I love you. I'll see you soon.